With Admiral Center, Cal O'Reilly, what's it like being back in? I mean, you've played in this rink, but it's never been your home rink until right now.
I mean, it's great. It feels great to put on the jersey again and be back in the city and see all the familiar faces, and feels great. Really excited.
It's pretty amazing how much it has changed since you played here full time, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, back when I was here, we were going to the Bradley Center across the street. Now the Bradley Center's gone. So, but it's great. I have played in this building, like you said, against Milwaukee in the past. But it's nice to be on the home side and be an Admiral again.
I said this to you before. You're one of those interesting players that had friends outside of the locker room. So you got to know Milwaukee when you were here the first time around.
I did, and I still know those people, and a lot of them are still here. So, since we've been moving here, my family, I've had a lot of help from people, and it's just great to be back and see a lot of familiar faces on and away from the rink.
You've had a family for a while here with kids and all of that, but I'm just curious, how different is it to move in a career now that you have to worry about so many other people?
It's definitely different and hard, and we're kind of outside the city more and seeing the suburbs, which are really nice, and they seem like they've grown a lot since back when I was here. Not that when I was younger I was traveling much out of the arena and the downtown area, but yeah, it's great. Seeing the city seems it's bigger and lots more going on, and it's just I always loved the city back in the day, and so it's great to come back.
Everybody remembers you as one of the elite playmakers in Milwaukee history, certainly in the American Hockey League. And I'm curious, you told me it was funny that you shot more a couple of seasons ago and you had your best year when it comes to goals.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what got in me that year, but it was great that I scored some more goals. And I know, already talking with Carl, he's already telling me, you can shoot too, eh? So it's still my tendency sometimes, but that's something I want to do, is make sure I'm shooting the puck as well this year.
But you firsthand, you beat Milwaukee a few times with those shots from the circles here. So Carl, I think, remembers it well.
That's it. I think he remembers those in the playoffs the one year. Yeah.
So being back here, I mean, what is it like? You're in a different spot in your career, obviously more mature, more older. You got a lot of 20-year-old kids in this room. What's your role?
I mean, I think obviously leadership and helping a lot of these young guys, get to that next level. And I've been through it and been around a long time. So I think any way I can help them, show them how to do right things on and off the ice, but also talking to guys, building a relationship. Little things that I've learned, maybe it helps them in a little bit way, and then obviously I feel like I can still play and be a good player, and I want to come and help this team win and contribute as much as I can. And I know last year they had a great year, so to build off that, it'd be nice to go deep in the playoffs, and then when you get deep, you never know, anything can happen.
I'm curious, do you pick out a player to say, okay, I'm going to try to work with this guy all the time, or are you more of an open door, come to me if you need something, but I'm not going to badger you with anything?
Yeah, I mean, both. I think if I'm playing with certain guys that are younger, obviously I'm talking to them a lot more because we'll be on the same line or same power play unit or whatever it is. But anybody on the team that can use some wisdom, or they want to do drills after practice or anything like that, I'm an open door.
You've been through a few training camps in your life. Is it still fun, or is it kind of a little tiring after so many years?
It's definitely tiring. Definitely the first few days. When I was 20, they were hard, and at 37, they're still hard. So, but it was good. I enjoyed my time. I wasn't sure if I was going to go to camp this year. And getting the opportunity to was great. Played a game, which was great, and the scrimmage. So it was great to be back and see a lot of familiar faces back in Nashville too.
Well, and let's not make any bones about it. You'd still love to play in the NHL. You're not just here to be Cal O'Reilly of the Milwaukee Admirals.
Yeah, for sure. I always have that dream, but I think at my age I know my role a little bit more, and there's so many young guys. The game's so young that helping these guys in any way I can is a big part of it.
It'll be great to play Chicago so many times again, huh? You've probably missed that trip, huh?
Yeah, Chicago, down to the O'Hare and everything. It'll be good to be back in that building. It's been a while since Iowa, when I was in Iowa, and so it's good. I'm glad to be back over here too. See all the same cities that we used to travel to, and I know we go to California, Texas. So it's nice. It's nice to go to those places, especially in the middle of the winter.
Good to have you back.
Thanks.